Hi, I'm Penttilä, and I've been hybrid picking for the past 10 years. There's this one thing I wanted to share with you. I wish I knew this when I started. Talking about your picking hand technique. Especially when we play live or standing up, we who play with a closed fist tend to have our hand kind of like clawed in with all the fingers. So that means if you want to play with your fingers, they're kind of... And those who play with an open hand are coming in upwards. What I figured out at some point was to have this kind of like flexibility with your fingers. If you play with a closed fist like I do, bring your fingers outwards a bit and your whole hand goes to a certain position. Bring your whole hand kind of like in a different angle. So you're not playing downwards, you have more neutral, kind of like aligned with the strings, kind of hand placement. And that helps a lot with bringing in your fingers when you want to hybrid pick. For example, if we take this A7 kind of dominant lick, let's say you're playing rhythm guitar, like try to bring your hand, even when playing rhythm guitar, to a more neutral position. Another thing is that we have a couple of different options for our picking hand. So one would be, and this is something that I've seen a couple of players do, that they have this kind of pinky anchor. So it rests on top of the guitar, and that way you have this kind of anchor that supports you when you're using your pick and other fingers. Another way is this kind of like floating hand thing that is, apart from the pick, it's closer to this kind of classical guitar style. So just like hover on top of the strings. And the third one is this kind of palm mute thing, where we set our hand on top of the bridge, on top of the strings, change the hand position to whatever strings you want to mute at a time. This is really handy if we are talking about countryish picking, for example, so you're able to mute the lower strings and keep the open strings ringing. I tend to use the floating hand thing the most, and that suits me and my playing style, especially when doing lines like the A7 I showed you in the beginning, but all sorts of those kind of lines that lean towards the fusion jazz side of things. I have this new course out called the Complete Hybrid Picking course, and it includes exercises and techniques within hybrid picking of all levels. So if you're a beginner, you have been playing for a while, or if you're a professional player, I have something for everyone. And some deep insights on the technique. I have video examples of all the exercises. I have a 14-day practice plan and backing tracks as well. So go check that out from the link below, and remember to subscribe and hit that like button. I'm Penttilä. See you next time.